Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jericho Morrison, and welcome to How to Be a Highway Patrol Unit. Now, in Los Santos, there's simple rules to being a Los Santos Highway Patrol Unit. When you stop a vehicle, make sure the suspect turns off his vehicle or he runs away. And today our actors for this film, for our tutorial on How to Be a Los Santos Highway Patrol Unit, is our senior officer, Captain_Pill45, and one of our midterm recruits, Lost Cause 811. As you can see here, the highway patrol units approach the vehicle with ease, crossing each other. The problem is, our officers can't drive, so due to low budget, they skip driving school. So as you see here, our officers are pretty heavy on the brake. It's not a thing to be really good at. And rule number 2, don't stop in front of the suspect's vehicle. This causes a lot of problems. As you can see, our senior officer gets his head stuck in a motorcycle and is almost crushed by his own bike. As our midterm officer continues with the pursuit, he tries to block the assailant. And right here you see our senior officer safely pull the suspect out of the vehicle. We teach them this in their online course. As you can see, the suspect makes a break for it. And rule 4, never chase a suspect without a club. As you can see, the suspect is down. But, as you can see, hidden in the corner of your screen, the suspect has a gun. So, rule number 72, double tap. A lot. And you can see our midterm officer overseeing that the senior officer does a clean job. Welcome to our second part of How to Be a Los Santos Highway Patrol Unit. And you can see our Highway Patrol Unit is stationed here at a local DUI checkpoint. Here's our senior officer going in for a traffic stop. As you can see, he pulls over the buggy. The suspect seems to be complying, but as soon as he goes to the door, he gets out of there. Our midterm officer goes speeding after him. Soon our senior and midterm officer are on the chase. As you can see, rule number 78 of the police handbook. Make sure you're in your buddy's lane. Don't do that, or your buddy gets squashed. Rule number 90, never cross your buddy. Always keep in communication of lanes, or else this could happen to your highway patrol unit buddy. As you can see, our senior unit stops and waits for the midterm unit. Or, he should be anyway. There he goes. Stops and waits for the midterm unit to catch up so the pursuit is more exciting. And you can see here again, rule number 283 of the Los Santos Police Department Handbook. Never go into opposite lanes. Our senior unit is down at the moment, but it's okay, he took his Viagra today. As he gets back up, they're back on the pursuit, as chasing the buggy. Once again, here you can see a smart move from the senior police unit. The suspect has been resisting for a while. Pulling a gun on him might make him get out of the vehicle to show him you're a serious threat. But the suspect is still going, so the pursuit must go on. As you can see, the senior unit and the midterm unit try to pin in the buggy. They stay on their vehicles until they know they're positive that the suspect has stopped completely. The senior unit gets juked somehow, but just spins around. Continues, but they must get back on their bikes. At this part of the tutorial, you see, the highway is the best spot for the highway patrol. The highway patrol always knows traffic sucks at listening to police sirens. So always, fellow officers in blue, especially you, the new guy, watch out for traffic. As you can see here, the pursuit is now over, and they have the suspect pinned. You can see Officer Lost Cause pulls the suspect, the female, out of the vehicle in the safest manner, throwing her to the ground as the senior police unit comes on the scene to make sure the suspect doesn't try anything. He goes in for the arrest, but the suspect runs because he's an old bastard, so she can pretty much outrun him. But it's okay, he took track in the 90s. He throws 2 warning shots to warn her. He gets really close and personal. And then he goes in for the club. This is an important weapon of the police highway patrol unit. The suspect is now incapacitated, and the midterm unit comes in with a pistol. As you can see here, a black male running on the highway trying to commit suicide. This calls for the highway patrol. In this part of the tutorial, you'll see how to block traffic and keep them from running over the suicide victim if the officers don't hit each other. As you can see, the senior police officer slowly follows the suspect, blocking traffic but keeping a code 3 procedure to make sure traffic knows he's there. Lights and sirens. Write that down in your notes. As you can see, they try to corner him, but he continues the run. It's like a wild beast on Animal Planet. As you can see, the 2 officers take different approaches. The senior officer goes over by the end of the exit to make sure he doesn't climb over the fencing, while the midterm officer follows the suspect to try to keep traffic from hitting him. The senior officer notices he's not climbing the fence, so he goes to catch up to the midterm officer. This is very important to the tutorial. As you can see, they try to get him off the road so he can commit suicide in Polito Bay's jurisdiction. As the suspect flips over and hits his head severely, they realize the officers are screwed up. This is the most important part of the tutorial. Let the suspect go and blame the different jurisdiction on whoever's area you're in case Sandy Shores. And the officer's off. Hope you enjoyed our tutorial today. Remember, stay frosty, Highway Patrol.